What happens when cherished family memories collide with public branding? A fresh royal story has reignited debate, with reports claiming Prince William was deeply upset over photographs linked to Meghan Markle that allegedly touched on one of the most personal parts of Princess Diana's legacy. If those reports are accurate, this isn't simply another royal headline. It raises bigger questions about privacy, respect, and where the line should be drawn when family history becomes part of the public conversation. Before we get into today's discussion, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest royal analysis. Now let's dive in. A recent Fox News article has brought renewed attention to the ongoing tensions surrounding the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the royal family. Citing commentary from a royal expert, the report suggests Prince William would likely have been extremely unhappy over photographs associated with Meghan Markle that reportedly featured a residence connected to Princess Diana. While these are reported claims and not statements from Prince William himself, the story has sparked widespread debate because it touches on something far more meaningful than another royal disagreement. For Prince William, Princess Diana was not simply a global icon, she was his mother. Any location closely associated with her life naturally carries deep emotional significance. That is why stories involving her memory often resonate so strongly with both the royal family and the public. At first glance, the story might seem to revolve around a series of photographs. But for many royal observers, the discussion goes much deeper than the images themselves. According to the article, some commentators believe the issue centers on the setting in which the photographs were reportedly taken and the emotional connection that location has with Princess Diana. While there has been no public statement from Prince William confirming his views, it's understandable why any place associated with his late mother would carry profound personal meaning. For William and Prince Harry, Diana's memory isn't simply part of royal history, it is part of their own family story. The homes, charities, and places connected to her life represent memories that existed long before they became subjects of worldwide fascination. For that reason, many people feel these locations deserve a level of sensitivity that goes beyond ordinary public interest. Supporters of Prince William often point out that he has consistently sought to honor his mother's legacy through meaningful work rather than public nostalgia. His focus on mental health, homelessness, and supporting young people reflects causes that Diana herself cared deeply about. From that perspective, preserving her memory is less about revisiting the past and more about continuing the values she championed. The debate raised by this reported story therefore becomes less about assigning blame and more about recognizing that places connected to Diana can carry different meanings for different people. For the public, they may represent history. For William, they are likely to represent cherished memories of a mother whose absence has shaped much of his adult life. Throughout his years as Prince of Wales, William has earned a reputation for being careful when it comes to matters involving his family. He rarely comments publicly on personal disputes, preferring instead to focus on official engagements and long-term initiatives. That measured approach has become one of the defining characteristics of his public life. The article includes commentary suggesting that William would likely have viewed the reported photographs unfavorably. While that remains expert opinion rather than confirmed fact, it has prompted discussion about why he might feel protective when Princess Diana's legacy is involved. William was only 15 when he lost his mother, and he has spoken on several occasions about the lasting impact that experience had on him. Those early experiences also exposed him to the intense media attention that surrounded Diana throughout her life. It would not be surprising if those events influenced the way he now approaches issues involving privacy, family, and public attention. Over the years, William has appeared determined to create a different environment for his own family. Together with Catherine, Princess of Wales, he has sought to balance public duty with as much normality as possible for Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. That emphasis on protecting family life has become a recurring theme of his public role. Viewed in that context, the reaction described by commentators in the article reflects a broader image of William as someone who values discretion and believes some aspects of family history deserve to remain treated with dignity and care. One reason stories like this attract so much attention is because they highlight the contrasting paths taken by different members of the royal family in recent years. Since becoming Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine have largely concentrated on public service, charitable initiatives, and preparing for their future responsibilities within the monarchy. Their work has focused on long-term issues such as early childhood development, mental health awareness, environmental conservation, and tackling homelessness. These projects rarely dominate headlines in the way family disputes do, yet they form the foundation of William's vision for modern royal service. The reported controversy discussed in the article has inevitably led some commentators to compare these different approaches. While public debate often centers on personalities and disagreements, William's supporters argue that his attention has remained firmly fixed on institution building and serving the public rather than responding to every headline. That doesn't mean criticism disappears, nor does it suggest everyone agrees with every decision the royal family makes. However, many people appreciate William's preference for measured responses and his reluctance to escalate public disagreements. They see that restraint as an important quality for someone preparing to become king. As a result, discussions like this often become less about a single reported incident and more about the broader question of how members of the royal family choose to fulfill their public roles. Princess Diana continues to occupy a unique place in the hearts of millions around the world. Her humanitarian work, compassion, and ability to connect with people from all walks of life left a lasting impression that extends far beyond the royal family itself. Nearly 30 years after her passing, her influence remains unmistakable. Prince William has frequently acknowledged that influence through his own charitable priorities. Rather than attempting to recreate his mother's public image, he has focused on advancing causes that reflect many of the values she championed. Whether supporting mental health initiatives, advocating for vulnerable communities, or encouraging open conversations about well-being, his work demonstrates a commitment to carrying those principles into a new generation. Supporters often argue that this is one of the most meaningful ways to preserve Diana's legacy. Instead of allowing memories of her to become defined by controversy or constant public debate, William has chosen to honor her through action. His charitable work, combined with his emphasis on family and public duty, reflects a belief that the best tribute is one that creates lasting positive change. The discussion prompted by the reported photographs therefore touches on something much larger than one news story. It highlights the ongoing responsibility William feels towards protecting his mother's memory while preparing for the future responsibilities that await him. For many who follow the royal family, that sense of stewardship has become one of his defining qualities and a reason why they believe he is well prepared for the role that lies ahead. Whether or not every reported claim proves accurate, this story serves as another reminder of the immense emotional pressures faced by the future king. Prince William lives under constant public scrutiny while balancing family responsibilities, royal duties, and the enduring legacy of his mother. Supporters see him as someone who has consistently chosen stability over spectacle. Instead of responding publicly to every controversy, he has generally allowed his work to speak for itself. That quiet approach may not always generate dramatic headlines, but it has helped build an image of reliability, discipline, and commitment to service. As debates surrounding the royal family continue, William's supporters believe his greatest strength lies in remaining focused on the institution's long-term future while protecting the values and memories that matter most to him. If that remains his guiding principle, he will continue to earn respect from those who believe the monarchy is strongest when duty comes before drama. What do you think about this latest reported controversy? Should places connected to Princess Diana be treated with special sensitivity, or do you see the situation differently? Share your respectful thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more original royal commentary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.